There we go. Looks like we've got some sound now. Hello again, everybody. It's Matt, Copper Elk Coins, and just doing a little late night hunting, looking for DDOs. Looking at the rolls that we've looked at previously. Gonna pull up my guide here to help us do that. Hey, Partridge Family Prospecting, good to see you. Garrett C, hey. Good to see you. Just opening up a guide here to help me out with some of the things to look for on the half dollars. Oh, you bet, Partridge. Not a problem at all. We're just going to look through some of these half dollars we looked at earlier today. I think I missed both of you during the stream if you were there, but glad you're here now. Going to get started with Eric T's half dollars. Second chance to look at them. And see what we can find, if anything. Usually I go through StreamYard for this, but decided to kind of revive the old night owl look and try it this way. Well, that sure seems to have a really strong split in it, but as far as I can tell, the rest of it does not look like it fits. These 77s are fairly quick and easy to tell. They either have the extra metal in the right areas or they don't. So far, no dice. We'll quickly move on after these. Not a problem, Partridge. I get how that happens, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Looks like the 77s don't have anything too special about them. I have 174 here for Eric T. Pretty clear that does not have it. Being that it's late, I'm not going to promise anybody that I'm not going to be yawning a bit. We are looking at the 71D, 72D, 72 Philly, 73D, 74D, and 77D half dollars that we picked through earlier today on my 2 o'clock stream. And we're looking for any DDOs that we might have skipped over. It's just a little something that I do, and I do for right now. I hope to continue doing it. If I ever bump up to where I'm doing, 2 or 3 boxes in a hunt, then that's going to have to change, unfortunately. And I would hate to get away from that because it's kind of one thing that people like that I do. I tend to be a little bit thorough on that. It looks like that's got the beginnings of some markers there. Really hard to tell with that DDO. With that ring of death on it. It does look like it's got some extra in it though. And that's got it in all the right places. I do believe we have found 1973D DDO. It's a little hard to tell because it's not real clear. Okay, the DDO is double die obverse. A DDR would be a double die reverse. So what I'm going to show you here is when we look at that R right along that leg there. See, there's a little bit of a line, looks like a split in the leg, kind of creating two of them. And then the width of the U is kind of extra wide left to right. And then that S, you can see real clearly there's a split right along that belly of it, and then it looks like there's two serifs there at the end on the bottom of it. Now there's a little extra metal there at the top too, and I think that's exactly what we're looking for. The other thing you can look for here is some of the markers here on the L. You see along this left side, right in there, there's extra metal to the left of where it should be. And if you come over here to the I, it's been kind of mushed by that machine, but you can see the break is still there along the left side on that one as well. Right up in here. It's a little damaged. And the B should also have that extra metal right on that same side, right along there. You can see it. So, Eric T, we have a 73D DDO for him. Might be one of the first ones that I think I have found for somebody while hunting. Gives us another mark on our board. Yep, that might be the most clear as day 73D DDO that I've ever found. That one looked like it maybe had it, but I believe it's just more of a little bit of machine doubling or damage. We can look at it, but it doesn't quite look right. Yeah, you see there's no telltale split in the S. And the R has a skinny leg. So there we go. And that's how we tell. I just learned a couple weeks ago about the L, I, and B in Liberty to look for that. And if you don't see it in the L, and there's no need to check the I and the B for it. But I sometimes do, just to be sure. That helps pick up the speed when doing this, because otherwise, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell only from looking at the word trust. And that's kind of your confirmation. It's what most of them will point you to look at. These markers on the L, I, and B are what you want to see. It's what you would need to confirm if you saw it in the trust alone. So that's one reason why we look at them. They're a little more clear sometimes than, sometimes Liberty gets mushed, or the word trust gets a little dinged up with post-mint damage. This makes the 73s go a lot quicker. See, I don't think that one. That just had a little shadowing. Looks like it's just down to me and one other person. I'm not sure who might be here. Guess I can look. See what the live chat looks like. Just me and Partridge Family. So Garrett must have had to run. Garrett's actually in the same town as me, so he can't claim that it's super late. I know what time it is here. All right. Well, because of that, I am going to flip this up for Eric T. It'll be a thrill to let him know that he has a DDO on its way. Where did I put a stapler? Right in front of me. I'm not sure what condition this would be in, or what this would be classified in. It's got Ring of Death on it, so it's probably not in that high a state. It's got all the wear you'd expect for one this age, but let's put on there 93D DDO. Let's just take a quick look at PCGS and see what they have to say about it. Oh, let's go. Let's look at these Kennedy half dollars and the 73 DDO. So if this were in XF40 condition, it would be a $20 fine. Now, Ring of Death pretty much assures that it's not going to be. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. Unless you're a ghost. I don't know. Are you a ghost, Partridge? I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, let me kind of keep looking here to see if there's anything in the lower grades on that. Adam the Stonerful May. Mad Stacker sent you? Hey, cool. Thank you, Mad Stacker, for doing that. Doing great. So, Partridge, I'm looking at this, and if it were like a VF 30 or 25, it's still about a $12 to $13 fine. So, it's kind of cool. I'm not sure exactly what grade it would be, but I'm going to just put it down here. So I can send it to him, and that is the, let's see, that is going to be the FS101. So very cool. That will go to Eric T. And there we go. So let's see, where did I leave off here? Oh yeah, okay. Let's move on to the 72s. Now that we've got that going on. 72s are a little more, I think they're a little more difficult to find, because you kind of look here at the W and the E. You look for doubling along the top serif in the W, and then a little bit of doubling along the the legs of the E. Do pardon, it's my fault for doing them late like that. But we also look at the G at this bottom serif here at the bottom, and we look for doubling there and then for like a break in the O, which I don't see. Oh, we got the 73 DDO. I'll show it to you, Adam. That makes it show real well. So that's the 73D DDO, FS101. And you can see the extra metal on the left side of the L on the upright, and a little bit on the I what the ring of death didn't catch, and more on the B, same side. Again, ring of death on this one, unfortunately, but still a DDO, and I'll send it to the person who we hunted that for earlier today. Now 72, we can still see a lot of the doubling in the word trust, but we do look at the G and the O for some of those markers as well. I don't see it. Oh yeah, it's better than what I have. That's the only one I've found coin roll hunting, so I got to give it away now. Love your coin nerd. That would be my wife, guys. I think she's checking in to give me some extra hours of view time. So that's what you do when you love your coin nerd. It's pretty exciting though. I mean, we found a DDO deer. Now, I see on the bottom serif there that G that there is, that's damage. That's not doubling. It is kind of cool. It's the first one we ever found like that. It was clear as day. Now that looks a little suspicious, but I don't see the doubling in the W and the E. You can give it a try. That's dedication right there, fellas. I think I spend enough time in the basement doing some of this stuff. This might be how she gets to see me from time to time. Hope that's not really the case, but on coin day it might be. Of course, next week Sunday is going to be the NFL, so we're going to have to figure out when I can do streams in the future. I got to figure that out soon. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to have any of the 72s. Well, there's some of these games when they're at home here in Kansas City that I'm going to have to I'm going to need to work a few of those. We volunteer some time to work those games with the concession stands to raise some money for one of our sons who's looking to go on a band trip. So we got that to look forward to. Now we're looking at 71Ds. A lot of the same attributes here, except that on that bottom serif, bottom right side of the eye, it should look like it's tripled, and then the top of the eye and the end should look like it's doubled, and we don't see that. Of course, tripling on the bottom of the eye is very common, so we look at other markers here. The doubling can be that time at band camp. Well, never know what you'll learn at band camp. So the doubling here on the 71D again would be along the leg of the R. At the top of the U, it's kind of a north-south thing. And then we'd also see some doubling in the S and the T. That's for the FS 101. There is a 102, and that would show some extra metal in the B, which we don't see. LNW show, how are we doing? Like he's coming in and he's gambling some of his owls. That reminds me, while I have this open, I might as well open up the StreamBot or the CloudBot and send everybody some owls. Alright, we'll see if that gives everybody some owls to play with. LNW, how we doing? We found a 73D DDO for Eric T. I don't know if he's still out there or not on streams today, but can't blame him if he's not. I know it's certainly getting to be time that I'm about ready to shut my head down. I have a bad habit of talking through yawns, so you might have to translate, my yawn language. It's good to see everybody doing good tonight. We've got a bunch of 71Ds to go through, so hang on tight. Maybe we'll see one, maybe we won't. We'll try to get through them as quick as we can. See, that one's a little bit suspect, but it doesn't really stand out as extra on that B. I'm wondering if I psychologically make everybody else want to yawn when I do. Well, that's a little bit interesting. I see a little bit of an O and a little bit. Can't tell if that's damage on the G. Doesn't really show on the I and the N, but we definitely have one here. Look at that doubling north to south on the U, and the thickness in the R, and in the S we have it. Let me pull up my example and zoom in a bit. Zoom in a bit more here. So yeah, it looks like the thickness is in the S where you want to find it. Let's double check this T. I think we definitely see a split there in that T. Serif on the T. I think we've got a 71D DDO for Mr. Eric T as well. Very cool. Now see, this one looks like it has doubling on it, but it's not. That U, when it goes left to right like that, is not the doubling that we're looking for. I'll bring the other one back. The U going north to south like that, on those serifs especially, coupled with the thickness in the R, the leg of the R, you can see that. And then the S has that doubling. So there we go. Well, Eric's going to be thrilled. He had 4 silvers and a proof NIFC earlier today. So he's just adding to a fairly monster day. Yeah, going back to that last one again, we saw what looked like on that G was a little bit of doubling on that, and then kind of some odd thickness in the O. That was one of my first clues. So little things to look out for when you're looking for DDOs. I'm still learning a whole bunch about this, so I'm by no means an expert. But see, this one just looks like it's kind of been worn flat, and it doesn't show the doubling in the tops of the U, even though that width of the R and the thickness of the S kind of makes you think maybe it's there too. I don't see that doubling in the bottom of the G. Yep. Not on that one. This one looks like it's just dinged a little bit. I don't think that's going to be anything. Yeah. And pretty worn. Again. Going through these pretty quickly. Now that right there looks like the tripling on the bottom of the eye and the doubling on the top of the eye. A little doubling on that. Let's go up to the L and see if we've got like extra thickness to the left or right of the upright. I don't think I see that. And the B has a lot of problems with it, so it may not be. I don't really see it in the R. We can look at the T. But the T looks like it has a little bit of a split on that. It's not real heavily defined, so Y might show us a little something, and I don't really see it there, so that's a real curious one, starting with that I on the right side. Let me pull up the other example here blown up for me. Yeah, I'm not seeing enough in the in God portion of it. Yeah, there'd be a little more north to south on that G. So I think it's just maybe coincidence on that one. It was enough to be curious about, though. So you're kind of getting some of that same look here. I think we got it on that one. And I do kind of turn these to kind of get the light to hit them differently. Yeah, unfortunately it looks worn. Really hard to tell when they're worn. I'd pretty rarely find the pristine ones that are honestly much easier to tell. Ugh. Sorry about that. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a crowd in here. Kind of cool. Now that looks like something to the left of the I and the N. Don't really, well, maybe a little bit of north to south there on the G. Yeah, a lot of grease gets on these too. Let's go up and check these out. I do not see the extra metal to the right of that L. And I don't. Hey, Avid Kurt. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't see it on the B. Good to see you again, sir. Welcome, welcome. Just checking some coins that we hunted earlier today for DDOs. We found a couple, which kind of breaks a dry spell for us in finding DDOs. We got a 73D and a 71D. Both the FS 101s. And we are getting close. We got another stack of that one has me curious, because I see some width in the S and a little bit of height in that serif on the U. The leg on the R looks a little thicker. Let's see here. Ooh, lots of gunk around that G. To be able to see it there. Let's go to the T and see if that helps us with anything. Yep, there's, that looks like a pretty clear split there. I'm going to look at this one a little bit more, set it aside. I think it's a very strong maybe. I'm kind of leaning towards it being one. Yeah, we can go back and look at that T. Here's that T again. I don't know, it kind of looks like it could be damaged, but it looks like it could also be a fairly strong split too. Pull that back up. You don't really see like it almost looks like it's tripled. Probably not enough. Yeah, that's kind of where. Yeah, it doesn't look like the typical one. You think so, Averkurt? All right, Partridge, thanks for stopping by. We're going to keep looking at this one for just a second. You see a little bit of extra left to right on the serif in that G, which kind of caught my eye at first. Then we come over here and I start seeing yeah, I'm afraid it's probably just worn. I don't know, Kurt, what do you think? I'm having a hard time going all the way with that one too. I'm still going to set it aside as, you know, taking another closer look at it so we can keep moving on. Yeah. Well, I'll put the first one that we found up here a little more clearly. This is the first one that we found, and we kind of see that same T there on that. And then we come down here and I think we see it real clearly. I think this one's real clear, Averkurt. That doubling on the U is north to south. On the serifs, I see the line in the S. A little bit of extra on the T to the right. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. If we come over and look at the G, it's definitely got some doubling on it. So, yep, that one was a no. I didn't think I had many doubts about that one. I don't want to say it was a no doubter, but I think all the right things to look for were there on that one. And that one's not going to be. So, I can live with a no doubter and an almost. Clearer than a sunny day. All right, we got 20 more of these to look at, so we'll get going on that. Try to make quick work of it. Quick but accurate. What's the old saying? Don't be fast but don't hurry. Always kind of wondered what that meant. Be quick but don't hurry. That seems like two opposing thoughts there. Kind of like be quick but don't make any mistakes. Well, sometimes that just opens up the door to it. Not sure I found too many of the 102 on FS 102s on this. I think maybe just one. I don't go through hundreds of boxes in a year either, so I'm not too worried about finding too many of them. But since I go through fewer boxes, I figure I've got the ability to be a little more thorough with these and maybe, give those that give me some decent donations for these. I kind of owe it to them to take another look. This one's a little bit interesting. The R looks like it's got a little something going on. Might just be a little damage on it. Take a look at the T's on this. Don't really see a break on either, so I'm not going to expect to see too much there, but it does look like a little extra metal to the left of a B. I don't think it's in the right place for the L. And it's not really clear on the I and the N, or the G and the O, so gonna pass on that one. It definitely looks like wear there. I don't know, Everkurt. What do you think on this one if you're still here? One's a little suspicious as well. Turn that B on its side. Well, I think that was just some shine. I don't see the metal on the B the way I did. So I'm going to say no on that one. And the more I looked in that B, the less it looked like it. I'm going to go ahead and say no on that one on the chin. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I guess somebody else will hunt it and have more luck with it than me. This has got some interesting things going on. Tripling on the bottom serif there. Looks like a little bit of potential doubling on the O and the G. That looks north to south to me on that U. Well, we've had a little bit of good luck there. Hey, Zach Lane, Patrick Johnson, welcome in. Just taking a look at some DDO potentials here. Yeah, it's always a little bit hard to tell if it's damage or not. I think the T again. It looks like a little bit of a split. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about there. It looks like it's definitely along that T. The Y looks like it has a little something going on there. That's cool, Zach. That's an awesome find. Congratulations on that. Yeah, this one's got me a little bit stumped. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now too. But I see a line through the O. I'm seeing what looks like some doubling on the G. It looked like the L has either where something, but yeah, that it's the same thing on that I too, and that's what's making it a little bit hard here, because the B looks like it has it too. I'll keep turning that one, and you know, that definitely looks like it has something going on to the left of it. Let me get back to my example here and see. I don't see too much dealing with the I. Okay, Avocur, what are you seeing that tells you absolute yes on this one? The R and the U? Yeah, that S definitely looks like it too. Yeah, I think we may have a winner here. Yeah, you can see that line through the R and the S. Let's go back and look at that T. The only thing about this one, we'd expect to see the doubling for the 101 along that T, and we're seeing it over here. There's the I in Liberty. See, that doesn't come up as one of the things to look for, though. Yeah, I think it's there. Now the real question is at the 102 or the 101. Because we're seeing some signs of both. There's the L. The I. Yeah, the T. See, the B on this one has a lot of and we've turned it through the light, we see something right through there. So that would make me think we're looking at 102. And the T, that would make me think we're looking at 102 as well. But then we come down to here. That's where things get really interesting. I'll turn it this way. You can definitely see a lot going on here. I'm wondering, do we have anything in this T that's on the screen now? Examples we have would point to the T having some breaks along the serif, and it's 102.1. That's a radio station here in town. You see the split on the T? It's harder to tell, but I think I do see a little bit of what you're talking about there. Boy. Oh, we got 4 more of these to get through. I'm going to put this down as a real strong maybe, along with one other one. That'd be pretty cool if we were finding like 3 or 4 of these. Split on the T, yeah. It's possible. I think it probably is one. Just one with significant amount of wear on it that really makes you second guess things. Now that one's going to be impossible. Hey Rhonda, good to see you. The 101 I can tell fairly easy, just because of the R, the U, the S, and the T in trust. The 102 is a little tougher for me to pinpoint. Yeah, the R looked pretty good there. So I'm going to look up a few other examples and just try to verify those. Need there to be a really nice video out there for something like this. If anybody has a good resource, plug me in. I've looked at Variety Vista primarily, and did a few other just random lookups to get my research in order. Well, okay. So that's the 71Ds. We have 1 for sure, and then 2 that are maybes. Fairly significant maybes, I would say. So, out of about all you've done, the last one looked the most to me. Here's the one that we feel like is a no-doubter. Big owls make little owls. Yeah, she's not here right now. She's in bed. That's the one we feel like is a no-doubter right now. So we'll go with that. Why don't I go ahead and flip that one up for sure. This one's not in too bad a shape. No ring of death on it. Let's look this one up on PCGS and see what we got going on here. So if if you can get one into AU58, that's worth about $35. Now, I'm not sure what they're going to be worth in less than that, because it's my feeling most of them we find will be less than that. But it's fun to find them anyway. Maybe it's $20, maybe it's 15. Either way, it's more than 50 cents, that's for sure. So press these. Even though I have a flat stapler, I gotta kind of press these prongs down on the back side so that they don't catch too much. All right, that makes 2 for sure that we're going to be adding to Eric T's envelope. Now we have the 72Ds. We'll be looking for no FGs on these. Those should be fairly quick to spot. I always save these to the end because it's honestly doesn't take a lot of time to spot these. They're either all the way not there or it's not an OFG. I've had some really close calls, but the more you turn them, if you find even a shadow of an F or a G, then it's no FG. It's not. Excuse me. It's not a no FG. It has to be absolutely clean. See, like that one, there's a G, there's not much of an F, but if we turn it, we can kind of see a little bit of the F, but we still see the G. So that was the closest one, of course. So either that O had been repunched over, I don't know. Now you're just mixing things here. But it's funny. Well, that's kind of the late night version, so I don't know how PG we have to be if you've got a band camp story. Ooh, God help us all. Okay, here's a really interesting one. So I still see the hint of an F and a G there. I kind of see the let's see if I can get the pin in here. See the F right through there and a little bit of the G. So I don't think that's going to be one. Yep, that's right. It's real close, but it's not enough. I've had them even closer than that got ruled that they were not the no FG. So I've learned to be real picky about these. It has got to be clean metal in that area. There you go, DC. DC, I'm not sure if we've had you in before. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you'll kind of enjoy what we're doing here. We hunted these $50 out of the box earlier. I had 2 donators. It was an awesome box. Our first donator, these are his coins that we're going through now, looking for DDOs. He ended up with 4 40% silvers and a Proof NIFC 2003 S. The first one we found of those. Grease strike or worn die. I believe that the NoFG came from a worn die, and that's where those come from. So, okay, I'm going to keep Eric T's over here by themselves. I'm going to start in on Stan Horns. Stan had an even better day than Eric T. He found 7 40% NIFCs, and then on one of his bag pulls got 90%. Okay, that's good, DC. Thank you for doing that. Okay, I'm going to pull my guide up again over here so we can get into Stan's. And we kind of work backwards on the order here. Do the 77s first. I think it just gives us a little bit easier way to roll through these. I'm sorry if I don't remember seeing you, DC. It might just be a little something to do with the hour that it is. The brain kind of turns to mush. And, you know, along with getting more people watching, kind of comes with maybe misidentifying some people from time to time. And so I do apologize if that's what's going on. And hopefully you'll understand. I just see too many people to remember them all. I think I can remember about 10 people real well. No, that's not true, but some days it feels like that. I'm just impressed that it's this hour of the night and we've got 10 or 11 people on here. So that is awesome, guys. I do appreciate that. I don't think I've ever found a 77 DDO. Yeah. That's kind of an interesting one there, but the S isn't what you'd want it to look like. Yeah, a lot of worn on these 77s. The S has a little bit of something going on, but it's not what you're looking for here. I don't see it in the T either, or the leg of the R. Leg of the R almost looked like it was gone on that one. What'd you see, Rhonda? Did you see something that I didn't see? Woo! Excuse me. You have to take care of that one. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Normally if I sneeze twice, so you only got the one version. Thank you much, DC. Oh boy, there's one that's worn. It's unfortunate though, because you see a little bit of split in that S that looks a little bit favorable, but it's impossible to see the rest of it. So Strong Minds Jewelry Lovers. Hi, nice to see you again. I'm on my way to sleep, but wanted to say hi. I have a lot of coins, silver ones. Love to get your opinion on or put them up in auction. Well, we don't do too many auctions, but I've been thinking about it. Yeah, let's stay in touch and talk on that one, Strong Minds. It'd be great to do that. So I guess just a message to everybody. If you haven't had a chance to sub the channel, we're getting close to 300. It's just been a little bit of a labor to get from, we got from 250 up to 275 real quick, and up to 285 took a little bit of a grind to get there. Boy, we just seem to be, we are stuck at 285, so maybe by this time next week we'll have a chance to be at 300. Let's get there. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that. Never hurts to double check on those. Sometimes people find that their sub didn't stay, so always good to ask. We'll look forward to seeing you again and see what we can do to help you through that. If you're interested, I can always do a StreamYard to where we kind of are able to interact and you can share your screen. Or you can initiate the StreamYard and I can join in. But yeah, just let me know how you want to do some things. I can give you my opinion, which is fairly amateur but getting better. Maybe one day I'll know what I'm talking about. Looking at the 73s now. Looking for that extra metal to the left of the L or the I or the B. If it's on all three of them, then Sharon, all right, perfect. Just let me know when you'd like to do that. You can type in exclamation point email, and you can get my email. I don't think that one's going to be it. Nope. Nope. We did find one looking at it this way. Well, let's go back and see. What do you think you saw, LNW? On this one? If it's on this one that you're thinking, I don't think we're going to see that, but we'll go down and take a look. Yeah. I don't think it's the split we wanted to see, because then when we come to the word trust, we don't see any of the doubling we would expect to see if that were it. On the I, I'd expect to see it more the full length of that I, right along the left side. So I'm not sure that I'm seeing it. Yeah, it might be too worn. The L, I, and B would all show kind of that same characteristic too, and I see oddity here, but not the doubling to the left that I would expect to see. Yeah, the B's got a lot going on there, but it's pretty worn, and in the end, I don't think it's the extra metal we're looking for. Yep, it is definitely odd. Now, I'm not sure that I'm seeing everything here. Well, I don't think that one's showing us what we want it to either. A few items that look favorable, but I don't think it's right. Think so, Everkurt? I'll come back and take another look. Right after we get done with this one. Yeah, I think that one's a definitely no. So let's come back to this one. What do we think here? I don't really see it in the R. And the... Let me get over here to the 73s. The U looks like it's... The U just looks like it's wrong. The example I'm showing, it's kind of a northeast to southwest doubling, and this is going the opposite direction. It is, however, where we would want to see that, if I can get it in here, it would be right along here. It would be bellied out on this side of it, and then the double would be an extra, what looked like an extra tail inside in here instead of down below. Yeah, the R is thin. I think this is something, but I don't think it's the doubling that we're looking for. This is not the doubling you're looking for. Yeah. And then we would expect to see some above that S rather than below it, I think. I don't know. It's a close one, but I tend to think the U is not in the direction but that we're looking for either. And then the R. So I'm going to rule that one out and get back to looking at these L's. I don't feel as strongly about it as I did the one that we found last bunch when we started off. I'm going to say we did not find anything there for those 73s. We got just a few more to go through. We got a lot of, we've got almost 80 71Ds to go through. We'll see if I've got the stamina to get through those. Yeah, again, the U is kind of the wrong direction on this, even though we see maybe a little bit of a hint of something on the S. It still isn't looking like the example. Oh, looking at the wrong one. started working on the new space tonight, so we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, may be true. Well, I'm glad I got tomorrow off. I've been waiting for a 3-day weekend. I think I'm just going to budget for a couple 3-day weekends next month. Start giving myself a little bit of a break. All right, 72 Phillies coming up. Let me pull my cheat sheet over to those. Yeah, these can be pretty subtle to find. So I don't spend too much time looking at them. Somebody decided they wanted to color in that D, something red. The U on these is going to be pretty much north to south like the 71D FS 101. So, not too worried about making a mistake on those. That should pop out pretty easily, along with a few of the other markers. Hey, get some sleep, Kurt. It was great to have you here. I appreciate your opinion on these, and even if we're taking a second look at things, that's awesome. I definitely appreciate it. So get some sleep and take care, buddy. We'll see you in some other streams coming up. I love Averkurt's name. I've heard it pronounced several different ways on different streams. So Avardkurt, that's the one I go with. What are we getting ourselves into? This one looks a little doubled, maybe, on that G. Maybe a little north to south on that U and the R. We might have a find here. And here's where we need Averkurt back. I think we might have something here. That R's looking suspect. The U looks like it's north to south. The S, it's hard to say. That is a pretty strong maybe right there too. There you can see a little more of that U. Let's turn it this way in the light now. Looks like it's got a little bit of damage on it. The S, I'd like to see a little more definition in it, but boy, that looks like something's going on there. The T kind of looks like it has it going on too. So I'm going to set that one aside as a real strong maybe. Have to do a little more looking at that one. I wish it wasn't as worn as it is, because then that would make it a lot easier, but it is what it is. And we'll just keep looking until we can rule it out. Excuse me again. Yeah, these lights don't make it particularly easy to kind of distinguish in the shadows there, so this might be one where I just back it out to look through a loop and go from there. Sometimes I think we get in a little too close to these to be able to see them. We're definitely looking at them a little bit differently than most graders would. They're under what, 5 times magnification? Hey, High Pockets, we'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for being here. I think your package is on its way, so hopefully you're going to get it here in the next day or so. Probably Tuesday at this point, if you haven't gotten it yet. I think I sent them out on Wednesday this week. So we will see you later, bud. I don't think that's going to be one. Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a anomaly. This one's interesting. I don't see the R real significantly. Now that I turn it, it makes it look like it was not on anything. John Jacobs, good to see you. Thank you for your email earlier. We have the one, the only John Jacobs in the house. Just realized that I have a microphone way away from me. Hopefully that's good. In the God area, let me see if I can pull the right one back here after this one. This is the last 72 we were looking at. Let's see if this one is it. Is that what you were looking at? All right, we got hugging going on. It's the late night version, so yeah, you can hug all you need to. If it was that one, excuse me, or maybe this one. Let me get it back on that one then. Not sure I see what you're seeing there. It might have a little bit of, might be a little bit oblong there. Kiss my copper owl. Yeah, I'm not sure we're seeing what we needed to on that one. It would be a little more clear, but the 72 is pretty subtle. So, oh boy. More 71s. Where we spent a lot of time on these previously. Yep. I agree. Okay, we're going to go fairly fast on the 71s this time because we've got almost 80 of these to get through. So if it's not real clear, we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. It can always be that. You never know with this lighting. I think it does pretty good for the most part, but you know, we're gonna just do what we can to go through these and be real diligent, but not take a lot of time. It's getting late, and some of us might turn into pumpkins if we don't get our sleep. I know me, I need to get my legs up and get them horizontal for a little while. They kind of swell if I sit here for too long. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have trouble finding the one that we're talking about, LNW, so I'm just going to chalk it up as a no. Not to discount what you may have seen, and just I'm not sure if I'm going to see, I'm not sure if I'm going to dig it back out the pile here to the left of the microscope. Ring of death on this one. Luckily it's not a DDO. That's okay, LNW, not a problem. I'm learning right along with you on most of this stuff, so I'm by no means an expert. I'm probably missing some things. I've probably missed more than I found. I found a few, but hey, I'm not going to brag about how many I found. I've probably missed more than I've actually found. Didn't see the other markers I was looking for on that one. Let's see a coin. Let's see a coin. What coin do you want to see, Muscle Shell? Yeah, lots of coins. Here's one in really good shape, so hopefully it would reveal itself a lot easier than the others if it were a DDO. In this case, I'm going to say it is not. Although looks like there's a little something to the right of the T. Hard to tell. A little bit of a break in the S. The U is almost straight up and down. Do we have something here? I don't think the T looks right on that one. It does not look like it's got the right break. R's got a little bit of doubling to it. I don't see anything on the G. The O kind of looks like it does. No, I'm kind of leaning towards no on this one, because not everything you like to see is there. That T has definitely got a little something going on. The S has a little bit of something, but the U just doesn't quite look right, and the R, we'll look at it in this angle. On that one, it starts to look better. But that T worries me. It's either damaged or worn, but yeah, I'm going to say no on that one. It had some nice things, but I don't think it was the right one. Yeah, it really does get hard to tell when it's that. Kind of wanted it to be one too because, and this one's got a ring of death on it, because it was in pretty good shape, I wanted it to be a nice one. Another one in pretty good shape. Tell you what, guys, whether we make it to 1 o'clock or not, I don't know, but 1 o'clock I'm going to have to pull the plug. I'm not quite all the way recovered from this second COVID shot. I could use some sleep. We're getting close to being about halfway through these 71 Ds. Yeah, I know what you're seeing on that one, and the rest of it just didn't look right to go with it. Yeah, it's got to be like everything is right, or it's not, or it's not the real deal. And if we send it in to be graded, I think it'd be very picky on everything being in the right place. I mean, that's what they want. Are you running off, L&W? I don't blame you, man. It's getting late. If you got to leave, I understand. It's always good to have you here. Yeah, 1:30 there. You guys must be getting some East Coast guys. You guys are even later than me. That's why we call this version Night Owls. Hunting at night. Kind of in the middle of the night. Not saying I'm a predator, but when we hunt for DDOs, I mean, why not? Sometimes if you have blurry eyes, you find more DDOs. Southern Indiana. Okay, so you guys don't do daylight saving, huh? No, not yet. I'm just looking at like 1 o'clock and capping it there. I don't know if we'll make it there or not. I would hope in the next half hour we can be through, if not sooner. Just not finding anything. Yeah, vampire. Just without all the need for blood. With the second COVID shot, I fully expect to turn into a zombie at some point. That is not my favorite topic. I'm kind of glad that zombies aren't real. It just looks like a terrible world to live in based on what Hollywood makes it look like. I might be a couple coins off from that one, so I'm not sure. Except a couple of counties, and that sounds like it's the counties that you're in, huh? There's a G that looks like it's got something through the middle of it. I don't know if that's just high point wear or what. The I and the N look like they've got something going on. I don't think we're seeing much on the truss, so maybe this is going the direction of 102. It's definitely got something going on with the T. And looks like it, the B may have a little extra. Yeah, this one nice. Here's that I again. And the N. Let me find it. Yep, I think I saw what you were seeing in the N. The main thing would be on the serifs there, and we do see, if not doubling, some ghosting there, or at least what I call. B looks tilted. Let's see what we got. For the B, we'd just expect to see metal along that leg. We'd expect to see the metal along the left edge. That would be extra. That's the one part that doesn't look right to me. Trying to determine if the L has what we look for. That doesn't look right. The left of the N. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's mainly the serifs on that. Otherwise, it's not the doubling that we think. It looks like B under it. Yeah. I would agree. This one is a little suspect. I don't see it in the G, though. Yeah, the top of the B would be machine. I think we're ruling out the 101 possibility. I don't know. I don't think that one's got enough. See, this one's going to have a lot of the same features. And I don't think that's going to be one. So we're about halfway through the 71Ds. We can keep pressing forward. Yeah. This one's just raggedy. You won't see much there, even if it is there. Gotta stretch a minute. All this being hunched over isn't good on the back or the neck. This one's got a lot of wear on it as well. And this one looks like it's got a ring of death on it. So even if it were, it may not be that good. This one's just got a pretty big gash in his head right there. Otherwise, everything's really worn on this one. Not going to spend a lot of time on that. Here's one that's got my attention because I'm seeing something with the G there. This definitely looks like it's got some potential. Let's look real close at the T. That looks like it's got something going on with it. Let's keep rotating this. That looks like it's got north-south doubling on the serif of the U. The S looks like it might be correct. You can see it in the T. The R is most definitely. I think we've got one here. You can see a little bit on the 1 too. I think we've got a winner right here. Go back to that T. Yep. Pretty easy to see it throughout. And let's kind of confirm here. I think that R is most definitely there. You can see the U is north to south on the serifs, and you can definitely see something going on with that S. So, and the T. So I think we've definitely got one right there. That'd be a FS 101. This has turned out to be a really good box. Now 3 confirmed DDOs. Two other babies. I have to look at those with clearer eyes. Yep, I think that one was a no-doubter. We saw a lot of everything we wanted to see. I'm glad we found one. Now we've got finds from this after box for both of our donators this week, which is a good feeling. Neither one of them made it into the stream as far as I know, because they probably would both be saying hi if they were here, if I've gotten to know them at all. I'm starting to lose everybody. I know I'm not talking as much as I was, but I think I'm fading. I think we might make our 1 o'clock imposed deadline, but John Jacobs, good to see you back. I think we'll make it in before then, because this roll, I say this roll, it's stacked like it's a roll. This roll has been pretty simple until now. I don't think that's going to be what we're looking for there. It is not. Nope. All right, one more roll of the of the 71Ds to look at. I'm not quite blind yet, but we're getting there. Like I said, we're going to go through these somewhat quick. Oop. Starting to throw them at my other hand. I say, get there, let's do this quicker. I don't think we got that. Nope. Gotta say, I'm impressed that 6 of you are hanging in there with me. R on that one looked like it was maybe favorable, but the rest of it did not look good. Now this one's interesting. Again, we see some doubling on the G. A little bit of something with the O. So let's take a look here. I'm not seeing everything we'd want to see there. Let's take a look at the T. The T looks like it could be favorable, although the light is making this side kind of tough to see. It could be, but it doesn't look quite right. Let's look at things this way. The R looks like it could. All right. Well, good thing you noticed that I'm live now. I'm just not seeing enough on that one to call it good. It might just be wear, but it's harder to see, that's for sure. It's always good to know I'm live. I've got a lot of wear. I like it when YouTube confirms that I'm alive. Makes me feel really good about things. Like living. Whew. I'm glad we're getting closer to the end on these, because I just had a wave hit me that did not feel like I wanted to be awake. Glowing ones. Huh. I hear you. Yeah, serif on that T is not going to help us out at all. Had a couple close calls, but that's why we got to look at everything when we do that. Got a dirty 64 DDO, and it still jumped out at me. That is awesome, John Jacobs. I need to go look at some 64s. I don't have too many of them to look at, but it would be good to look at them. Here's a fairly clean one. I don't think it's going to be a 71. Nope. It could be. It could be. See, that one looks like it could be. see the doubling on where it needs to be on the I and the N. Getting down to our last few, we're going to have a really grungy one here. Well, for me, I've got to send these out, and I don't like to send them out if they're not for sure, so I probably err on the side of not sending maybes. Here's a nice one. So I got to be a little extra careful when I do that. Let's see what we got here. Doesn't look like it. And Ring of Death. Nice one with a Ring of Death. Looks like it'll be our last 71D, and then we will be off to the races with the no FGs. So we found one. Let me flip that one up. Oh, looks like I've already got a flip ready. Didn't need that one. Throw it on the floor. So we're going to get Mr. Stan Horn, 71D DDO, FS 101. A for sure one. We do have a 72 we're going to take another look at before we send things off. Let's go ahead and press those down. I like nice and neat. Just ignore the room behind me, which is not nice and neat. So 1971D DDO FS 101 9521 copper L coins, and we'll go to Stan Horn. Alrighty, let's get on to some no FG inspections here. I'll finish this out before 1 o'clock. Got 9 minutes. I think we can do it. We'll do that. We'll do some thank yous. Looks like we got up to 7 now. 7 people watching. It's subtle, but it's there on that one. Again, subtle, but it is there. Yep, that one's there. I have found a couple no FGs that I've sent along to donators. Got about 40 more of these to go through. So here we go. I do apologize if this goes a little bit fast. Just trying to be real careful here. Okay, you see that kind of, you can see the G, the impression of the G is there, even though the rest of it's a little bit not there, but you can see it. There's a nice clean one that's got it. So we're definitely into a bunch of them now that kind of had a weak strike, but it wasn't completely worn away to where there's no strike. Which could be grease, it could just be the progression of the die wearing out. It's hard to say. I think they also clean the dies sometimes. Boy, that one's tough, but there's a good example of where you see that bright spot where it's supposed to be. That's picking up that G. You can just see it, but it's there. If I don't think it's there, you'll hear me get excited because these don't come around that often. Alright, we got 5 minutes and 20 of these to go through. I think we're going to make it, but just barely. I'm going to, after this, update the envelopes with our donators and what they already had earned through the stream earlier today, or I guess yesterday as it may be. Probably picking up all those little clinks and clanks when I put these down. Moving through these fairly quickly. A couple nice ones here would be really nice. They're cleaner if they would not have it, but so far all of them do, and we're on our last one here. And no luck with the no FGs tonight. So we're going to call that a hunt. I'm going to get into the envelopes and redo those to include the DDOs we did find. Got a couple that we're going to go back and take a look at. Really happy that we found some more. Relaxing like the patter of rain. Yeah, that's what it is. So guys, say thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out for some night owls, and we're just going to cut it short. No giveaways on this one, just doing some late night hunting. So thought you guys might like it. Hopefully we learned a little bit. I know I learned something from you guys, and I hope there's something that I was able to pass along. So to LNW Show, John Jacobs, Rhonda, and let me see who else we might have in the chat right now. I only show John Jacobs, but I don't know how it tells you who's participating and who's not, but there must be a time feature on it. But for the 7 who are watching, thank you again, and we'll catch you. Now that we've done this, we won't need to do it on another night, so we'll see you on some other streams. And I don't have anything left to hunt before next weekend, so so far as hunting goes, we'll see you next weekend. I'll work out the times and figure out where we go from there. And thank you again for showing up. It was a lot of fun, and as we say here, it was a hoot. So we will see you very soon. Good night, everybody.